So yeah, man, we about to get it in for tonight's game, man. This is what we about to eat. You know what I mean? Uh, got the little four ready, but yeah, we finna do some beef shanks. You know what I mean? Get some protein, get some nice good beef in there. You dig? But yeah, beef shanks. Uh, let's see, we're gonna go with stuffed baked potatoes. You dig? The whole nine. You feel me? Stuffed baked potatoes gonna be nice. And we got asparagus. You hear me? And we got the I call it broccolini, but HEB call it baby broccoli. We got whoo, so it's gonna go down tonight. And I just wanted to get started, you know what I mean? Just let y'all know that we really gets down in here. It's no games, you dig? So hang in there, man. Stay tuned. So we're gonna get this started before the game, man. So just stay tuned and make sure you swing by the channel. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, and we finna get it in. You dig? So yeah, I want to go ahead and start pulling the steaks out, the beef shank steaks, and I really want to get them seasoned. I really should have seasoned the bottom first, but I want to get a little bit of pepper on there. I want to season the bottom of the aluminum foil first. Just get a little bit in there, swing it around, lay the steaks down. And then I want to cover the tops. Whoa, got a big piece come out, so I guess we're going to turn that to a rub, you hear me? Kind of cover them, get them nice and seasoned, so, you know, you got a nice contrast going. And I'm just kind of doing it quick for the video's sake, but you definitely take your time with this. YouTube.com/the man. Y'all get a moment. Make sure you swing by the channel. Show some love. You hear me? Yes, sir. And we've got plenty of other ingredients that I'm about to add. So y'all make sure you stay tuned. You dig? Yo. Back at it, man. So this is my part where I introduce some of my fresh herbs and vegetables that I actually grow in home. You know what I mean? So this is indoor gardening, patio gardening, the whole nine, right? So I want to start off, you already know, a little bit of oregano. And if y'all are pretty familiar with the health properties of oregano, it also does great on steaks, Italian dishes, spaghetti sauces. You know, you can definitely get creative. I also like a little bit of rosemary. You know what I mean? Rosemary really brings out steaks. It really adds that extra oomph, that extra flavor. And it's very easy to grow. So I got some rosemary coming. And last but not least, and not even that, but this is my third herb. I want to go with some thyme, right? Thyme is great, especially on poultry, but even on steaks as well. But growing it fresh, it gives off this very amazing aroma, this very amazing fragrance, and it gives that steak that extra oomph. You hear me? So these are some of the herbs that we're going to include, right? And we're going to finish up with a few more. Don't forget youtube.com/the baby. Uh-oh. I gotta get these bad boys chopped up a little bit. I added a little bit of garlic. Not too much though. And this is my bad. This is actually I turn all my herbs, cut them up real fine to smaller amounts, but you'll see what I'm about to do with it. Yeah, that garlic gonna really give us some flavor. Really make this thing mouth watering from all angles. You hear me? Oh, I'll mix all that up. Now it's time to throw on the custom season. Just kind of mixed up all my herbs. You know what I mean? Rosemary, garlic, whew, thyme, oregano. So I want to go ahead and just sprinkle them bad boys on. And give them a nice. And I'm gonna flip them over. A little bit on them. Flip it. And as I flip them over, I just sprinkle a little bit of the other one on top of the last one. Because I'm running a little low. Scrape that up. Scrape the plate like my boys from H-Town. You dig? YouTube.com/the Scott. We're getting these steaks ready, man, for the NBA playoffs. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the OKC Thunder, man, Wednesday night. And we want to make it a little bit more hyped. You hear me? We want to make sure that we have something to really give us that good, full feeling. And we got some bread we're trying to make off this game as well. Trying to hit off this first half. So definitely got to celebrate. You heard me? All right, we got the steaks seasoned, both sides. Did a small little rub job on them to kind of really force the seasoning in. Push that salt and pepper down into the actual beef of it and push it down lower in it so we'll be able to taste it from inside out, both sides. We want this to be a full experience. We don't want just to season the outside or season the sides or just one side. We want this thing all the way. So I'm gonna let this sit for a little while, let it marinate in its own herbs and spices, and then we're gonna get it ready. I got the oven already preheated to 325, and we're gonna work on getting the baked potatoes and everything ready and get the vegetables ready. So y'all hanging there with me, man. YouTube.com/the Scott. Yo, so while we got the steaks marinating, I got them in the fridge, got them in aluminum foil. What I want to do is I want to get the baked potatoes ready before the steaks because the baked potato takes 3 to 4 times as long to cook and get finished as compared to the steak. So I'm going to get the baked potatoes all prepped, aluminum foil wrapped, get them in the oven, get them already getting soft and then heat it up from inside out before we even throw the steaks on, you dig? So let's get it. Yeah, man, russet potatoes, got it from Texas HEB. Not going too crazy, but I want to make sure that it's already, you know what I mean, good to go. So let me go ahead and wash a few, even though these are saying they're pre-washed. I want to go ahead and wash them myself. Hold tight. Yeah, we want to get them washed. Um, growing up, Pops used to work at Red Lobster, so we used to kind of go in there and see behind the scenes of what they did. So they would even put a little bit of salt on the outside of it before they put the foil on the potato. Poke holes in it, of course. I want to poke one in the middle, one on the sides, each side, and then one on the back side here. That'll allow it to expand and heat up quicker, get the inside soft faster, so we can, when we pull them out, they're ready to go. We're not going to pull them out and they're going to still be bricks, you hear me? So that's just a few things. So I'm going to do the same thing to the second one. Oops, kind of went a little far, but yeah, each side, top and bottom, holes in it. And we want to give it a little bit of salt. Not too much, but just a little something. And we wrap it up like so. And just getting everything ready before the game gets started. We're about an hour, almost to an hour and a half out. So I want to be able to have everything all done, cooked, seasoned, the whole nine. So when the tip-off starts, slicing my fork through the steak, getting me a fork full of, baked potato, and it's going down. So yeah, these are going directly in the oven. And we're going to take care of that now. Boom. I'm going to put them on the bottom to get started, because I really want them to get a head start before we put the steaks on. So yeah, to be continued, we finna finish the rest, man. Got vegetables on deck, and waiting for these steaks to finish marinating. Yeah, we want to get started now, cutting up some of the ingredients for the stuffed baked potatoes. And we're going to start off with the green onions, the scallions. Nothing major, but it's definitely a staple for an amazing baked potato. So I'm just going to make it quick. This stuff has already been washed, clean, so we're good to go. And I'm just going right into the container. Y'all got to forgive me. I know this ain't how you're supposed to do it, but we're going to get it done either way. Get these green onions. Do enough to go maybe twice on two baked potatoes. I'm not too, I ain't going to go too crazy on it. I still got two more to go for later in the week. But for tonight, we're going to definitely have those chives, those green onions, scallions, however y'all call it. You hear me? That's going to be what's going to take it to the next level. You heard me, man. Y'all know the drill already. Slide it down to the bottom corner. And I don't do a lot of pork these days, but every once in a while, you know what I mean? Gotta give me some bacon bits on this bad boy. Gotta give me some bacon bits. It just take the baked potato to the next level, you heard me? And then last but not least, well, not even that, because I still, you know what I mean? Sour cream, definitely waiting in the wings. I don't gotta touch it now, but when it's time to go, it's time to go. And then, I got butter. Of course, everybody put a little butter in it to give it just that real flavor. But, man, what's really going to kick it off? All stuffed baked potatoes, man, that mild cheddar. That mild cheddar. You know what I mean? You want it to be mild. You don't want it to be too strong. Sharp cheddar. I like mild personally, and it does the job for me. So just getting the baked potatoes ready. They're in the oven heating up, and we'll be throwing the steaks on in a little bit. Hang in there with me now. Yeah, we want to make sure the vegetables are on point. Like I said, I like asparagus. I like broccolini. And I like to get them, still like to have them tender, but yet have them, I don't like them to be too, you know what I mean? Too solid. Just soften them up a little bit. So I don't put a lot of water. I just kind of give it a little shallow water to kind of steam in, just enough to steam it. But these are like my top two. Like I said, I can do almost any broccoli, asparagus, broccolini, baby broccoli. Those, do your research on the health properties on them, but I definitely highly recommend them. They taste great with steaks. And like I said, check out the health properties associated with eating them. You hear what I'm saying? So, yeah, we finna get it in. I want to put a little salt on them just to kind of give them just a slight salt taste to it. And put a little bit of spring water. Like I said, to kind of give it enough to steam. I'm not really trying to boil them like macaroni noodles, but I just want them to be just firm enough to where, you know what I mean? So let's make sure we don't forget a little bit of butter as well. I don't go too crazy right now, but I like to let it, while it's cooking, have the butter kind of sitting with it. So yeah, we finna make it happen, man. Asparagus, broccolini, let's get it. And depending on how I'm feeling, man, depending on how I want the steak to taste, I ain't gonna lie to you. This right here, I don't get the super hot version. I get the medium. Goes great on beef shanks and steaks. And this is like another sauce. This is like an original steak sauce. It's similar to A1. I don't really mess with A1 like that. I'm not trying to pay $10 a bottle, but I'll pay $5 for this for the same taste. And I'll use this after I've already cut the steak up and it's on the plate. But these two I highly recommend. They make steaks taste amazing. And I recommend them for all of y'all out there, man. And you know what, man, this is just one of my first videos, man. So if y'all really want to make it amazing, make it a memory, make it a moment, make it a movie for me, man, swing by the channel, youtube.com/TheBScott. You heard me? Appreciate y'all.
Oh, yo, man, I want to just reach out and say, man, I appreciate everybody that's been chiming in, that's been tuned in, that's been, you know, locked in with me with all my content, man, reels, videos, posts, stories, memes, the whole nine. You feel me? From left to right, you dig? So I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to remind y'all, man, youtube.com/TheBScott. That's the YouTube channel, link in bio. Make sure you swing by. Check that out for your boy, man. I really appreciate y'all. And if you need something from me, need me to show some support, tag your link, tag your page in the comment section. Let's turn up, man. Let's figure out a way to get everybody seen. You feel me? So I appreciate it, man. Jill.